morning to everyone. It's good to be back home in Syracuse. As I walked in and I saw my colleague, Senator Valesky, he says, "Malcolm, welcome back home." I have seemed to be reverse commuting of late. Spent a lot of time up here doing a lot of good things, but we try to, and no offense to Mike Okuri and Utica, but we kind of think Syracuse is sort of the center of the universe. So don't get... It's all right. That's right. Let me compliment MDA and the Chamber of Commerce on this report. I read through the report. It is a tremendous report. I think you should be very proud of it. We will probably use some of it as a blueprint going forward with our One New York theme that we have been pushing in the State Senate, and clearly high-speed rail attributes a lot to that. And so we want you to know that not only are we going to use some of the report, but it's one that really provides some guidance for commerce and tourism, even the tax-based structure of the state of New York. Several months ago, I was at the White House, had a discussion with the president, and it was very clear that we both struck up an interest and understood the priority of high-speed rail, not only for the country, but in particular for the state of New York. It was one that we both agreed would usher in a new era in transportation in this country. It would put the competitive edge that the United States has, as well as what New York State has, in a different frame, particularly around the world. And as one who recently came back from China, I had the opportunity to ride their high-speed rail. A 50-minute ride from Shanghai to the international airport turned into 7 minutes, 248 miles an hour. And it is just fantastic if you can see the construction that they're doing throughout the country with high-speed rail. This is, as Dan Maffei said, the 21st century Erie Canal for New York. And it is my firm belief that if we stand behind Louise and the congressional delegation, every time I go to Washington, she ushers me into, she has a gorgeous office, by the way. Yeah, that corner office, man, I tell you. She brings me in, she does, with open arms, and she is such a champion for high speed. You should be very proud of what she is doing. No matter where you walk to the halls of Congress, if you mention high-speed rail, they're going to talk about Louise Slaughter and all that she is doing. So we may have to name the first train after her, but it's going to be a good day. It'll be a good thing. So this is critical. 275,000 jobs could be created from just the construction of high-speed rail. The ancillary benefits can go beyond 1 million jobs. It'll do $1 billion worth of commerce, just linking, Albany to Buffalo to Syracuse to New York. We've got our work cut out for us. Clearly, Frank talked about that we are ready, and we are. And so my message to the president and to even Chairman Oberstar, who I know has some thoughts about putting an appropriation in later on down the road of close to a tune of about $50 billion. We want you to know that New York is ready. Mr. President, we're ready. We're prepared. We understand the significance of it, and we're going to make sure that we stay positioned well with our congressional leadership, and we're going to do what we have to do on the state level. The governor clearly understands the priority of this as well.